Hello friends, my name's the Real Emile and welcome back to some more Need for Speed Underground 2. Today, it is 3000 GT time, boys. In the last episode, I made a very high-pitched screech when I unlocked this car because this has basically been the goal since we started this series. For those of you just tuning into this series, wondering why I had a bit of a bit of a moment when I saw this car. Basically, since the start of this series, the whole point has been to get this 3000 GT. The 3000 GT is my favourite JDM car. I absolutely adore the way this thing looks, and I would dearly love one in real life. But unfortunately, they're expensive, and I don't ever think they sold this model in the UK. But anyway, of course, as everyone knows, 3000 GTs are heavy, so we will get that, remove the worst seats, remove interior parts. Do we want a big turbo? Yes, we do, obviously. How do we get a discount? Do we go to a different... we might have to go to a different store, I think, for those. So, Brembos, that's worse. That's... Yeah, I think I explained this in the RX-7 video. Basically, you have to sort of sort through the main parts, like, sort of buy the main best kit you can. And then sort of go through just to make sure you have all the best bits, really. That's sort of what you have to do. We've only got 18 grand, but it's perfectly worth it because this car is awesome. Right, H&R Springs, why not? H&R Springs. Right, Sports Shocks, we've got tow... Is that a tow... Oh, tower bar. I thought that's a tow bar for a second, then I was like, what? Clutch Masters, short throw kit, yes. Lightweight flywheel, yes. Differential, we already have one. Jesus, this car is costing money. Yes, let's have that. Yes. Oh. Yeah, I'll have that. I'll have a fuel filter. I'll remove the top speed limiter, why not? And finally, this. What I've just noticed, like, this car has, like, really, really good stats now. Holy crap. I think this car is going to do us for quite a while. Oh, that's worse. Okay, sure. There we go. I'm just curious. Let's go to the dyno, see how much power we're outputting now. And I said I would look at some of the tuning options, so yeah, let's go and do that. Hey, we got ourselves a little pit for the mighty 3000. Street X, actually, that's sort of... Right, how much power do... 4.5 seconds, 0 to 100. Top speed, 198 miles an hour. Holy crap. 406 horsepower. Right. Let's... Acceleration. Yep. Aerodynamics we don't have. Of course we want the strongest grip possible, duh. And I'm not going to mess with any of that. Let's just save that. And get out of here because I can't bother to mess with anything more like that. Yes, I swear I saved it. Anyway, yeah, Street X you need short gear ratios for, so short gear ratios. Yeah, that's everything installed. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, that's everything installed now. So that's pretty cool. So we've got 8 grand to sort of just get some visual bits for this car. Like, I don't want to go mad with it. Probably, what I really want to do with this car is sort of only put, like, minor bits on it, but take it to a specialist shop and make it absolutely mental. Like, put all of the best audio equipment and scissor doors and all sorts into this car. But that's something for a later date, because we don't actually have most of that stuff yet. So, the first... Oh, we're going to go to the green shop, apparently. I was going to go to the paint shop, but no, we're going to go to the green shop. First things first, this does feel a lot heavier than the RX-8. RX-7, sorry. I'll give it that. However, it is nice to have a four-wheel drive car again, because we have a lot of traction. Which is good. That's sort of why four-wheel drive cars are cool. Let's pull ourselves into here. We've done all the DVD covers and everything for this area, so we basically don't have to get the RX-7 out again until we get to Coal Harbour West, so that's pretty cool. Right, let us go. The sniper looks quite nice. How come you can't get an ace bumper on this? Oh, that looks alright. How come you can't get the ace bumper on this? I'm confused by that. Where is it? That doesn't look bad. I do prefer that though. I kind of like the sniper kit, just cause it's actually that looks really bad on that back. I might just leave that stock, you know. I'm gonna leave it stock for now. No, actually, I'll just to make it look more consistent. Yeah, we'll have that. Why not? Spoilers. I kind of want like an Evo wing on the back of this, so that's hideous. Ah, there we go. Yeah, slingshot. Is there any better wings than slingshot? No. Slingshot then. Slingshot it is. Let's have you. Hoods. Should we go for like a custom hood or something? I mean, I've always kind of liked Twister. Actually, yeah, I'll leave that stock. Leave everything else stock on it, really. Change the exhaust tips because why not? Let's have those. They're probably the nicest ones. Get some decent rims on it. What do we want? BBS looks quite nice. BBS does look quite nice. I'm not sure. Oh, They look kind of nice. I think I'm going to go with those BBS, though. The RX2s. Yeah, make them as big as possible because they look cool. I think that's it. That's literally all we're probably going to do visually to the mighty 3000 GT. I'm going to change the colour just because I don't really like the red. But other than that, yeah, I'm so happy we have this car now. This is the car we've been building ourselves towards the entire Let's Play, and we finally have it, which is fantabulous. That's not the way to go. We want to go this way. Excuse me. We have 6,000 bank left, which is certainly enough to get us a paint scheme. Might even stick some decals on this. I'm going to go to the specialist shop, like I said, for this car eventually. However, that will probably be in a couple of episodes. Just because, yeah. Right, paint, base paint. We want that colour. Actually, the green looks kind of smart as well, but I'll go with the blue for now. Anything else I want to really colour on this car? Do we want to make the rims black? Blackout rims? No, I like the way they look at the moment. Brakes, yeah, I'll colour the brakes. Let's have them yellow. We can't change that. We'll make the mufflers black just because more style points. And we'll get some decals as well. What do we want on the front of this car? What do we want to advertise to the world? Eurolight, why not? I think we're partnered with them. I don't really know what we can stick on. Brembo? We've got Brembo brakes, so we'll have those. Do I want to like stick some of these on it as well? Maybe. No, not at the moment. I might come back and do that at some point though. Okay, there we go. That's basically it for this car. As far as visual customization for today is concerned, I think it looks absolutely superb. As I've said before, I would dearly love to drive a 3000 GT. Or have a 3000 GT at some point. Probably the only sort of JDM bro car I would ever really consider. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the Skyline GTRs and stuff like that. but I think I prefer this sort of car. We'll go do a Street X. A, to see if the performance tuning's worked, and B, because it's sort of there. I think we're just a case of just doing events until the next URL race turns up, and it'll probably turn up at some point in this episode, actually, to be honest with you, because we don't have too many events about, yeah, other than sprint races and circuit races, and I'm okay doing those sort of races. I'd rather avoid it, but yeah, they're fine. Doesn't she look wonderful? Right, let us go. There's another... I feel better for my 3000 GT than for that 3000 GT over there. That's a disgusting looking car. Okay, the tuning... I'm not really sure, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, I did take in the gear ratios an awful lot, and they don't really seem to be doing anything at all, but, you know, whatever. We'll ignore that. We are getting... I don't know if it's... I don't think it's understeer from this car. I think the issue is I'm so used to the RX-7, like, that was so direct and light, and this car isn't quite as direct and light, so, yeah, it's just sort of a case of getting used to it at the moment, but we will do, because this is an awesome car. I'm quite surprised you can't get the Ace bumpers on it, though. I usually prefer to go for, like, Ace on the back, just because... it's a more rounded version of this sniper kit, so that's the one I like to use for sort of rear bumpers and stuff like that, and the sniper is what I prefer for the front wing. However, you know, if either of those kits existed in real life, like if someone made like a real life sniper kit or a real life ace kit, I would totally buy one of those, because the sniper kit and the ace kit, like, they suit pretty much every car. Like, we had a Peugeot 106, you may remember, at the start of the game, and none of those kits made that car look silly. So, yeah. Which is quite incredible, because Peugeot 106s, with basically any mod in the world on them, look silly. But with the sniper kit, no, it looks professional. It looks really, really cool. Underground 2. Yes, I know which game it is. We've been playing it for an awful long time now. For very, very long time. What we got? Stuff magazine opportunity thing. And exhaust tips. Excellent. So there is a magazine we can go and impress with our mighty 3000 GT. Yo, we heard you had a cool RX-7. No, I have a cool 3000 GT now, which is my race car. This is my race car. This is the one you want to... That RX-8. I didn't do that. I didn't force him into the wall. He forced himself into a wall because he's clearly an idiot. But there you go. Mind you, Mazda drivers are pretty safe, actually. I know, and I think they used to be a bit meh, but nowadays they're alright. I've always liked the Mazdas. You know, I like the RX-7, the RX-8. Even though we did send an RX-7 to space a couple of episodes ago. We need to get somewhere, don't we? Yo, 120, where is he? He's there, so... Oh, Christ. Okay, stick to these outer roads. I apologise for that. That was loud. That was very loud, actually. Again, I apologise. Oh, bollocks. I'm professional. Yes, that's totally what I am. Get out of my way, you silly taxi man. Where's all my nitrous gone? I bet I burnt it on the way here, didn't I? Come on, 3000 GT. I know I'm forgetting to change gears, but still, you know. That was the other reason I kind of like the auto box in Need for Speed Most Wanted and Carbon. Like, you can actually, it isn't a full auto. Like, if you need to change gear, it will actually let you do it. That's a really cool system. I really like that. Like, I wish that was sort of in Forza and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. But it's not. So there you go. We're almost there, man. Stay there. Yes. Your car's on the cover of a magazine. Check it out. Oh, it's streaming. Yay. Right. People are streaming. Because I don't... I might uninstall the YouTube gaming app. Like, it's so irritating, man. Like, I know when people are streaming, they pop up into my sub box. You don't need to tell me all the time. There are many sprint races to be getting on with. There are also many circuit races. Boo. Well, there's a drag race. Yay. So, we shall go and do a sprint race. Yes, we'll go do that one up there. Go to a sprint race, drag race, and another sprint race. And I guess that'll probably do us for an episode. Unless, of course, we unlock a URL race, and then, you know, that'll finish the episode off. And then in the next episode, we'll do the URL race, because episode 30, yay. Like I said, I'm still gobsmacked. Like, we've actually got the mighty 3000 GT now. Like, this game's complete to me. I don't need to play this game anymore. Well, I do, because mighty 3000 GT, but I mean, I'm not... Like, when we get the next sponsorship the next sponsorship thing, I don't know what we're gonna get. I genuinely don't know what we shall buy. The added weight and size of an SUV makes it hard to control. Hey, look, there's an RX-7 which almost looks as ricey as ours. Look at them pixelated people. Four-wheel drive launch. Oh god, that 240SX has apparently got four-wheel drive as well. No matter, get out of my way in your peasant Nissan. Oh my Christ, okay. Yes, I know RX-7. You don't need to bully me, this is your replacement, you know. What was that? What's the look behind button in this game? I don't even know. It's that one. Hey, it makes the frame rate better. I think it was an Audi. I'm not sure, that might be an Audi S3 back there. Either way, it's a motorway race, so, you know, my car can do 200. How much can your peasant cars do? Excuse me. I don't know. Apparently it'd take forever to get to, that speed, though. I mean, doing 198 in Underground 2 isn't particularly useful, because A, city streets, and B, 5-speed transmission. Unless... Oh, we have 6 speeds! Oh! I'm amazed by the 6-speed transmission. Oh, Christ. Bye-bye, family. Anyways, mind you, no people carrier slash minivan ever has more than, like, 2 people in it anyway. I get confused by people who buy those cars. Like, if you have more than, you know, like, 2 kids, yeah, sure, go for it. But if you just have, like, 2 kids, you don't need a family car. You know, I've met plenty of people who literally drive Citroen C1s and have, like, children, you know, and they're fine. Speaking of which, I really like Citroen C1s and stuff like that. I'm kind of tempted by them, but we'll have to see. Anyways, I shouldn't be talking about silly little Citroens and Peugeots and all the rest of it. We should be speaking about mighty Mitsubishis. Why do they not make the 3000 GT anymore? This was like the only car. This was the only car Mitsubishi made that I was actually interested in, other than the new Mirage, because the new Mirage is very silly and it comes in lime green, and I love it. But like, I mean, come on, what did Mitsubishi make that's actually like cool anymore? Like, I think they've stopped production of the Colt now, surely. I genuinely can't think of anything Mitsubishi makes anymore. I can't even think of anything Mitsubishi makes, full stop. Oh, you absolute hornswoggle. Anyway, we'll restart that. And yeah. We'll finish this race, we'll end this episode off, and then we'll do more next episode, I guess. Well, as I said, in 28, I might make episode 30 nice and long, but we'll see. Anyways, what was I speaking about? Yeah, well, I mean, the only cars I can actually think Mitsubishi make anymore is the ASX, because they've stopped the Lancer Evo. I'm pretty sure the normal Lancer is, like, well out of production now as well. Oh god, what other cars name? Like, the ASX and the Mirage are the only 2 cars I can think of. Oh, and the L200, which is a pickup truck, which... No one, for those of you who are American or from continental places, no one drives a pickup truck in the UK. Don't tell us pickup trucks are great because, you know, I've seen this before. You know, I've seen Americans going, why don't you drive pickup trucks? I'll tell you exactly why we don't drive pickup trucks. Because we basically don't really carry anything that's ever worth having a pickup truck for. Like, pickup trucks are made for carrying deers and fridges and whatnot. Here in England, we don't do that. Like, we just don't. So, yeah. Most pickup trucks are owned by builders, mostly. And the best-selling pickup truck, I'm fairly certain, is the Mitsubishi L200 because it's the cheapest. And, yeah. Like, that's unheard of in America. I'm pretty... Well, actually, no, the Toyota Tacoma. But other than that, like, I'm pretty sure, like, any pickup truck that isn't American in America is unheard of. Yeah, over here, our best-selling pickup trucks that. I'm pretty sure it used to be, like, the Ford Ranger, but, like... The Ford Ranger went out of production, then it went back into production, and... Oh, there's an Isuzu as well. You can have an Isuzu pickup truck, but why would you want an Isuzu pickup truck? Isuzu just makes me laugh because, like, it just does. Anyways, yeah, we don't drive pickup trucks, and we won't ever because But if we put anything in the back of a pickup truck, it would just get nicked at a red light. Like, that's just sort of what would happen. So, as a result, everyone in England basically drives one of two vehicles. We either drive very, very small car, or silly crossover / Range Rover that is too big for the person driving it to actually, you know, be able to drive it. So, yeah. So that's the cars available here in England. We got no reputation points, which either mean, well, does that mean we didn't win by enough, or we basically just sucked? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm on about anymore, but no matter. What time is it? It's midnight, yay. Right, do we have anything? No, we don't. Okay, so anyway, next episode, more sprint races, more drag races, and then if push comes to shove, circuit races. Anyway, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name's been the Real Emile. Until next time, farewell.